Hello guys, if you learn Russian, probably you know this kind of combination of the Russian words like потому что. It's like because in English, yes. But what the Russian words or Russian combination of the words you can use in your Russian speech instead of this combination of the words потому что. Watch the video till the end, it will be very interesting and useful for your education in Russian. Let's go. For example, this kind of sentence like I love apples because they are very healthy. We translate into Russian like «Я люблю яблоки, потому что они очень полезные». Я люблю яблоки, потому что они очень полезные. What the Russian words or combination of the words you can use instead of this combination of the words потому что. Remember, instead of this word, you can use this word поскольку. For example, я люблю яблоки, поскольку они очень полезные. Я люблю яблоки, поскольку они очень полезны. Поскольку. Very easy and simple word. Or, of course, you can use another combination of the words in this situation, like потому как. Instead of the combination of the word потому что, you can use потому как. For example, я люблю яблоки, потому как они очень полезные. Я люблю яблоки, потому как они очень полезные. Потому как они очень полезные. Or you can use another Russian word instead of all these words like I told you right now. Remember this word. Ибо. For example, я люблю яблоки, ибо они очень полезные. Ибо они очень полезные. Я люблю яблоки, ибо они очень полезные. Very easy and very simple word. Ибо. And still one example. Instead of all these words like I told you right now, you can use another combination of the words like так как. For example, я люблю яблоки, так как они очень полезные. Я люблю яблоки, так как они очень полезные. Or more fast. Я люблю яблоки, так как они очень полезные. Я люблю яблоки, так как они очень полезные. Also, you should know that all these examples, like I told you right now, I mean, instead of the combination of the words, very common combination of the Russian words like потому что, because in English, you can use in your Russian speech this kind of Russian words and combination of the words like поскольку, потому как, ибо, and так как. And also you should know that the meaning of all these words and the combination of the words like I told you right now are the same. Understand? If you will use in your Russian speech instead of the Russian words like потому что other words like I told you right now, you should know that the meaning of this sentence won't change in this situation. Understand? Also, if you learn Russian, probably you know this kind of very common Russian word like поэтому. It's like so in English. For example, this kind of sentence like I love apples, so I often buy them in the store. We translate into Russian like я люблю яблоки, поэтому я часто покупаю их в магазине. Я люблю яблоки, поэтому я часто покупаю их в магазине. What the Russian words or combination of the words you can use instead of this very common Russian word поэтому. Remember, for example, так что. For example, я люблю яблоки, так что я часто покупаю их в магазине. Я люблю яблоки, так что я часто покупаю их в магазине. Instead of the very common Russian word поэтому, we can use combination of the Russian words так что. Remember it. Also, instead of these very common Russian words поэтому, you can use another word like потому. Just потому. Very easy and very simple. Потому. Я люблю яблоки, потому я часто покупаю их в магазине. Я люблю яблоки, потому я очень часто покупаю их в магазине. Потому. Very easy and very simple. Also, you can use instead of this very common word поэтому another word like следовательно. Yeah, this Russian word is more difficult for your pronunciation, but you should know that we very often use this word instead of this word поэтому. For example, я люблю яблоки, следовательно, я часто покупаю их в магазине. Следовательно, я часто покупаю их в магазине. Or you can use a little bit the same and similar word like соответственно, соответственно, соответственно. Yes, I know that this word is also difficult for your pronunciation, but you should know that we very often use, sometimes we use this word instead of very common word поэтому. Я люблю яблоки, соответственно, я часто покупаю их в магазине. Я люблю яблоки, соответственно, я часто покупаю их в магазине. Yes, I know that this word is very difficult and complicated for your pronunciation. And also, please remember that Russian word следовательно and соответственно we more often use in very official situations, very serious situation. For example, I don't know, in your job, for example, you work as a manager in any company, yes? And in your speech, when you talk with your clients, for example, you need to have more official speech, yes? I hope you understand it. And in our, for example, speech, for example, I work as a manager, and when I talk with my clients, I will use exactly these kind of Russian words like следовательно and соответственно, because these two words are more official for your speech in your job, for example, if you have more serious job. In very daily situations in your life, when you talk with your friends, for example, when you, for example, rest in a restaurant with your friends, for example, we very rarely and seldom this kind of words, соответственно and следовательно, because these words are more official. I repeat one more time, sorry. We, in this situation, more easy and more life in very daily, for example, yes, we use more basic and more easy and simple words like потому, or так что, or just поэтому. And I hope that this video was very interesting and useful for you, because if you want to sound like real native Russian speakers, please use these words, use this combination of the words like I told you right now, like I shared with you in this video. And I hope that your speech will very rich, very more big in your life, in your Russian conversation. I hope you understand me. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, put like, and bye bye.